Welcome to the 2015 Sony CES walkthrough. If you never had a chance to actually go and see CES in Las Vegas, this will give you a bird's eye view of what the Sony booth looks like. This was all shot on the new Sony AS200 Action Cam. So this gives you a really great point of view of what the Sony booth looks like. One of the largest booths located in the North Hall. When you first walk in, you are greeted by one of our stunning announcements at the show. This is the new X900 series ultra slim 4.7mm LED TV. Now this is an engineering marvel. It's a stunning TV. You really can't believe how thin this TV is until you actually see it in person. It's going to be available in 55 and 65 inch sizes. There will also be a 75 inch that's just a tad bit thicker for structural integrity. But the 55 and 65, or the one that we showed right when you walked into the booth, was very hard to actually get to actually see because it was always crowded with people. Even Kanye West snuck in and actually took a great photo of it and put it up online. So very, very cool set. Definitely look for it in the spring of this year. As you walked along the booth here, you can see we actually had a little presentation area here where we actually had several different demonstrations talking about the PlayStation View service, things like the new Android TV platform, casting, things like that. So it went on about every half an hour there's a different presentation. Here you're just seeing a couple of the new products that we're showcasing, from our TVs to our sound bars, and then into the really unique LifeSpace UX. Now this is lineups, line after lineup all the time. And this was based on a concept that we introduced at the 2014 CES. And this is really showcasing new products for Sony to be able to look at. So things like this lamp that has a built-in speaker built right into it. And this was a series of products that are actually going to be coming out. Some already out now, and some will be coming out later in 2015, and more announced in 2016. And this fake home showcase all the different pieces that Sony's working on in this LifeSpace UX. So really being able to tie in some unique Sony technologies all into one place. Here what we're looking at is the revolutionary ultra short throw 4K laser projector from Sony. This was a concept product that we showed in 2014, and in 2014 in the September we actually did launch this product, and it is available to buy now. And it allows you to be able to display a 147-inch 4K image seamlessly 7 inches from the wall. So very, very exciting product. Additionally, the LifeSpace UX showed off things like our new symphonic light speaker. This is a series of lights that you can hang from the ceiling that actually projected music. Additionally, you saw in the corner there was another example of a projection technology. It was a small cube that actually has a built-in projector that you can project up to a 50-inch image. So we're going to show that later on here through the walkthrough. Here we have another example of some very cool Sony technology. It's another light fixture that has a projector with a series of touch sensors built into it that allows you to project an image onto a flat white surface. So imagine being able to have this in your kitchen, projecting down onto your kitchen table or your island, for example, and being able to interact with photos, do homework for kids, and exciting things like that. There we see is another example of the projector used in a shower application, which allows it to actually be used underwater. Here is the light speaker as well, so that's another example of it. And this unique projector system that you can mount in the ceiling that works as a light but allows you to be able to watch TV in bed. And here's just another example of how you can use this very unique micro projector that allows you to project up to a 50-inch image. In this instance, they were showing a pseudo fireplace, which was very, very cool. So there again, you can see the projector, which was stunning. I actually lied down in that bed to take a look at it, and it was very, very cool. And additionally, that small projector shown in a shower application, because believe it or not, yes, this will be waterproof. So you'll be able to take this and project an image in the bathtub, in the shower, and it has a speaker system built into it. So very, very cool technology that's going to be built into that. So at this point, this was about a 10 to 12 minute presentation. This was towards the end where they actually lit up all the products, showing them working at once. So here again is another example of that projector. which will be a product that will be launched sometime in 2015. So walking out of the LifeSpace UX, now you actually can walk into the TV area. And this is where we showcase the new Ultra HD 4K TVs from Sony this year. So this is, again, another really exciting place to be. This was later in the day, but during the day, it was very difficult to be able to walk through this space. And here we were showcasing some of Sony's premium picture quality technologies, specifically the new X1 chip. And this chip is made to ensure that you have the best color, the best clarity, and the best contrast. This is really the heart of every Sony Bravia TV. This is what allows us to have one of the best upscaling experiences. So when you're watching your standard high definition content or streaming content, everything gets upscaled to 4K. The Extended Dynamic Range Pro technology, which you'll find in our higher end Bravias, allows you to have unbelievable contrast, in some cases rivaling OLED. And with our triluminous color technology, we have some of the best, most accurate, and widest color space. So for this new content that we're going to be hearing about with high dynamic range and extended dynamic range, Sony Bravia TVs will be ready to be able to take advantage of this. And if you're looking for one of the best audio experiences on any TV today, our X950 series has these magnetic fluid speakers, and you can even add a wireless sub to it. We are showcasing a fantastic demo that will rival most soundbars on the market today. One of the most exciting announcements at CES this year was the introduction of Android TV taking over Sony's smart TV platform. And we had 4 scenarios. The first one here showing Cast. And Cast is something that a lot of you may have done already at home with your smart TVs that allows you to take content from YouTube, Netflix, and over 60 different apps that will be available at launch that you can take your smartphone, Android or iOS, and instantly be able to share content on your Sony Android capable TV. So fantastic scenario of you're watching a TV show or YouTube video with your kids, it's about to be over, you're looking on your tablet or smartphone queuing up the next video, and the moment it's done, you just cast that next clip over to the TV. So really seamless, fantastic way to be able to enjoy Cast on the Android TV. Gaming is going to be a big deal as well. There's a fantastic gaming platform already on Android. We're going to support many of the most popular third-party remote controls. Don't forget, all 2014 and 2015 Bravias will support PlayStation Now, but Google Play and their gaming platform will allow us to introduce so many more different levels of games, and all the compatibility that we're going to have with these third-party remotes and keyboards is going to enhance that experience as well. In this scenario here, we were showcasing the interface of the Android TV, specifically the Sony one-flick remote experience. That this remote is going to be a very simple, seamless, easy way to be able to access some of your content on your TV and navigate the Android TV interface. And this is all about familiarity. If you're already an Android user, this is going to be so second nature to you that you'll find that this is just the easiest transition from phone to the TV. This is the smart TV experience that everyone's been waiting for. And lastly, one of the most powerful features of Google is their voice search. They have probably one of the most unique and most accurate voice algorithms in the world. Here we were showcasing a demo of being able to speak into the included one-flick remote that has the mic built in and be able to pretty much search anything. And the Google Android platform will be able to bring something up. So for example, I asked him to look up the weather in Toronto, and it was cold. And specifically, I actually asked him to look it up in degrees Celsius. So those kind of minute details is really what's going to set the Android TV platform apart. So from casting to gameplay to a phenomenal remote experience to the searching capabilities, Android TV is going to be the smart TV platform that everyone's going to want in their home. As you moved on here, we actually showcased some of the big Bravia TVs that we're going to have this year. We're going to have 5 different models of 75-inch TVs, as well as our carryover of our flagship 85-inch X950B series. This is our full LED array TV that we launched in 2014. Absolutely amazing TV. It allows us to control each individual LED in that full LED array to give you the most dynamic contrast, fantastic picture, and this beautiful screen size all the way up to 85-inch. Here you get a close-up of the magnetic fluid speakers. So if you're looking for a very clean, simple TV that you're not going to clutter your room with speakers, that is the TV to definitely look at, and you pair it with our wireless sub, it's going to be fantastic. Or the new ultra slim 75-inch, you can pair that with one of the Sony high-res capable soundbars this year and get an awesome audio experience and 4K experience with that as well. Moving on, now we're going to actually showcase some of our audio products, specifically high-res audio. High-res audio really brings back that fidelity, that fantastic sound quality, that experience that the artist always wanted you to experience. And with Sony's new lineup of high-res products and speakers, we really have some of the most unique options, from these really small, compact, colorful solutions to some of the higher-end, high-res wireless speakers. We really have it all. Here we're showcasing two new Cube speakers that you can actually connect multiple units together and be able to almost create a surround sound experience. So imagine having a couple of these Cubes up on your patio and being able to play music from it from one single source. On the wall here, we were showcasing a lot of our high-res options, from our high-end ES line to network-capable high-res receivers that allows you to integrate seamlessly into your existing system to be able to get high-res audio, to a lineup of soundbars from Sony that will be the first time ever that we have high-res capable soundbars. We're really going to have some fantastic audio solutions for consumers this year. We're also getting into the multi-room audio game this year. This was an example of our top-of-the-line actual high-res capable soundbar playing The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and people were really blown away. It was one of those experiences that people were looking for speakers. A lot of soundbars have a difficult time being able to create a good surround sound effect. You'll be amazed at what the top-of-the-line soundbars from Sony can do. And we'll get back to the multi-room audio here in a second, because that is something that was quite innovative and quite unique from Sony this year. This is actually showcasing some of our high-res portable products. So things like our A17 Walkman paired with our PHA-1 headphone amplifier and DAC. So moving on, they're showcasing the ZX2, which is our flagship high-res player, with a lot of our high-res capable speakers. So consumers are able to come in and actually listen to all the different offerings from high-res audio from Sony. And it's not going to be something that's going to cost a lot of money to get into. For as little as a couple $100 up to thousands of dollars, no matter how you listen to your music, Sony's going to have a product that's going to really enhance your high-res experience. And don't forget, all of our products that are high-res capable will take your compressed MP3, iTunes AAC files, whatever file format you have, and using a technology called Dynamic Sound Enhancement Engine, we will actually enhance and rebuild that waveform to make it sound as close to the original recording as possible. And all of these high-res products, of course, will be able to play back these high-res formats like FLAC, like DSD, AIFF, with no limitations of the frequency or bit rate. So all around this massive area is a real touch and try type experience, and consumers are able to come in and really be able to experience what the benefit of high-res music was. And we had various different sources. Here is an example of our wireless speakers, and one of the big things that we announced this year was a technology called LDAC. When you play back things via Bluetooth, you lose a lot of the quality. LDAC allows you to maintain some of that high-res quality and be able to stream Bluetooth from a Sony device to a wireless speaker and still maintain some of that high resolution and high quality. In this space here, we get to the multi-room audio, and it's all powered by an app called SongPal Link. And in this space, we showed off about 5 or 6 different speaker experiences from Sony this year that allow you to be able to link them all together and be able to play multi-room audio. And the key to this system is that it's very easy to use. If you've used any other wireless multi-room audio applications, they tend to be quite convoluted, and there's a lot of steps involved in being able to bring speakers together. So if you want your bedroom and your living room to play together, there's a lot of steps involved. With the SongPal Link, you'll be able to very seamlessly be able to bring units together, play all the same tracks, and be able to even manipulate them as well. So something to check out when it comes out later this year. We also didn't forget about the audio files. In the space over here, we are showing off our ES line of speakers, ES line of amps, and our flagship Z1 ES DAC, which is something you really got to hear to be able to appreciate. This room here, we showed off some really unique product from Sony that had some of our kind of party mode speakers. So these are a one-stop experience to be able to show everything that you would want in a party. So it allows you to be able to stream music to it, as well as be able to have some lighting as well. And the bass on these units are absolutely incredible. Walking past the stage here, this is where the CES press conference happened and several different presentations throughout the duration of the show. And as you walk past the stage, this is where you moved into the PlayStation area, where we were showcasing services like PlayStation Now, PlayStation View, the PlayStation Store, showing off just all the different ways that you can actually access PlayStation content. So it's not about always having to sit in front of your console. We showed a lot of the great experiences on how you can sync up with one of the new Xperia cell phone devices and tablets and be able to continue gameplay even when you move away from the room. So some really exciting stuff happening from the PlayStation side, and this was a very, very busy area. We were really showcasing, the cloud gaming experience and really what can be done. This is an example of one of the presentations that were happening throughout the day. This is one of the TV trainers from the US showcasing some of the new 4K TVs. He actually had a spokesperson come up from Google and talk a little bit about what Sony's doing in regards to giving you the best smart TV experience, the best picture quality experience, and unbelievable sound. So there's really no compromises. So moving on, here we actually showcased another product that we demonstrated at the 2014 CES. This is kind of showing our advancements in sensor technology. This was a really unique application that's built into a tennis racket. You can add this to any tennis racket, and using an app for your Android or iOS device, you can keep track of things like your speed of swing, point of impact, and really be able to make your tennis game better. So this is actually a product that will be coming in 2015 as well. Another concept product was the Sony B Trainer. This was shown as a all-in-one unit that has Sony's Walkman built into a pair of wearable headphones with sensor technology that'll keep track of your distance. It has GPS built into it, it'll keep track of your speed, heart rate. So again, really great fitness applications and sporting applications. Here we were showing off some of our smart glass concepts, so things that will allow you to be able to, for example, keep track of your golf game. So figure out how far away you are on the course, figure out how much you've actually been walking that day, what is the wind speed. So giving you almost a heads up that allows you to integrate with your existing glasses or be able to wear with sunglasses, so on and so forth. So very, very popular area in the Sony booth, and just kind of shows some different things that Sony's looking at in terms of growing markets. Wearables was obviously a huge thing at CES this year, and Sony definitely had many wearables out on display. Here we showcase things like our new smart bands, our smartwatches, and several other different collaborations with some fashion designers to be able to have some very unique, fashionable wearables. Sony's wearables are all powered by our LifeLog app, which is very unique because it keeps track of all of your normal stuff that you're looking for any fitness wearable. Your how many calories you burn, how much you're actually walking. But with LifeLog, it keeps track of what you're doing on your mobile handheld device. So things like how much time do you spend on Facebook, how much time do you spend on email, text, how much time do you focus on listening to music each day. So it'll keep track of all of your habits and give you not only daily but weekly, monthly, and even yearly logs of everything that you do on your mobile device, as well as all the fitness pieces that people are looking for today. And they're compatible with all Android devices. And when you pair them with one of the amazing Xperia cell phones, you really get a commingling of fantastic innovation all into one. So the mobile area was extremely busy. People were really wowed by what Sony's doing in regards to the wearables, but also the things that you can do with our phones, from the phenomenal battery life to the amazing built-in camera to the seamless integration with all of our different wearables. This is a segment that's going to continue to grow, and no matter how you're looking to be able to wear one of these, we're going to have different accessories that's going to allow you to be able to customize them to your look and feel. So you're definitely not going to stand out. You'll be able to really kind of set your own fashion with a lot of these different wearables and all the different adapters and pieces that we're going to have to be able to use Sony's wearable technology with. So moving on, as you continue to walk through the booth, we showcase some more mobile partnerships that we have with very unique app manufacturers, being able to showcase more of our smart glass technology that we're working on, but more from a business standpoint. We're showcasing technology that allows you to be able to link it with for example, a warehouse, and being able to keep track of stock situations wearing these kind of glasses and incoming orders and so on and so forth. As you moved on into the booth, here is where we actually were able to really show the power of the Xperia phones, and focusing mostly on the innovative Z3 and Z3 Compact. We were showcasing the power of the Exmor-R sensor and its low light capabilities, its fast focusing system, and unbelievable video shooting qualities. Additionally, a lot of the really fun built-in apps to be able to take some of the most unique photos. And all of the Xperia technology has been derived from what we do so well from our Alpha, NEX, Cybershot lineup, and it made sense that they were so close together. So as you moved from the Xperia phone area, you moved right into our digital imaging area, and you were able to kind of take a look at how the two platforms share so many technologies together. Here we showed the new QX style of lens camera. This is the amazing little lens that you can attach to any smartphone and use it via our Play Memories mobile app and be able to enhance your photo taking experience. So if you wanted to be able to get a bigger zoom, for example, or an optical zoom, or being able to get a lens that has a very large sensor built into it, the QX lens cameras, we offer about 4 different models now that really change the way mobile photography is. So for any street photographers, if you haven't checked this thing out, you definitely want to go take a look at it because it's a pretty stunning product. Walking by our RX series cameras, which are award-winning from Sony. These are small cameras with really large sensors. It's the go-to pocket camera for most professionals. It's an amazing camera, one of my favorite cameras in our lineups. Also showcasing our Handycam technology, so from our Handycams that have the built-in projectors to the 2 new 4K Handycams, the AX100, which we introduced at 2014 CES, to the new AX33, which is 33% smaller and is more of a compact camera that allows you to be able to capture 4K. And it features Sony's Boss technology, which gives you phenomenal stabilization. This particular display here showcases Sony's stabilizing technology on our Action Cam, on our Handycam, and as well as on our new Alpha 7 Mark II, which was the first full frame interchangeable lens camera that has a stabilizer built right into the camera. So this was something that was extremely popular, definitely a game changer for those professional and really just moderate photographers, because it allows you to be able to use lenses that don't necessarily need a stabilizer, and the camera's lens will stabilize for you. So we had a great demo that we were able to turn the stabilizer on and off, and we had it sitting on this shaking plate, and being able to show how you can shoot in low light at a very slow shutter speed and let the camera's built-in stabilizer do its magic and be able to steady that image for you. Really just blew a lot of people away. No one else in the industry has been able to do a technology like this other than Sony. So it really shows that our full frame interchangeable lens cameras are really here to stay. And we were showcasing now all 4 different models, from the A7R to the A7, A7S, which is our low light monster, to the new A7 Mark II, and showcasing all the different lenses that Sony has to offer, including the amazing Zeiss offerings. So again, a very, very popular area. A lot of people are very intrigued with what we're doing, and it's something that if you haven't given one of the Sony full-frame cameras a look, take a look online, because the awards, the accolades that we are getting for these cameras is incredible. Here's an example of the A7S connected to a drone rig. If anyone's looking for 4K video recording in an interchangeable lens camera, Sony really offers something that nobody else on the market can. So moving on, one of the other very exciting trends is point of view cameras, and Sony is now really big into the action cam segment. And here we were showcasing a side-by-side ATV that was rigged up with all the different Sony action cams. Here showcasing all the 40 different accessories that we have, and really kind of talking about what the Sony action cam brings to the table from the point of view segment. From our Play Memories mobile app, which is consistent among all Sony digital imaging products, to being able to look at the new outstanding 4K offering, the camera that we launched at CES here that allows you to record at 4K resolution at 100 megabits per second with phenomenal stabilization, great low light performance. So again, sharing all the strengths of Sony's digital imaging market in a point of view camera. Here we're showcasing the new app that's going to be updated soon that features multi-camera control. So on your smartphone device, you can control up to 4 cameras at once and be able to stop and stop recording or start recording on all 4 devices at once. So fantastic for people that love putting it on cars, ATVs, things like that, that allows you to be able to get multiple angles. And you can mix and match our 4K action cam with our HD action cams very seamlessly and easily. Here we were showcasing kind of the power of Sony's 4K story. And a lot of people don't realize that we are a very big player in 4K. We've been doing this now for over 15 years in a professional level. And ever since 2012, when we launched the world's first 4K TV, we are the leader in this, from broadcast to making the cameras that shoot 4K to the editing equipment that uses it to the theatrical experience, and now to the consumer experience with making TVs and products that allow you to capture your own memories in 4K. We really do it all. And here is another example of that astonishing ultra short throw laser 4K projector, showing an application that you can have 2 of them sync together on this massive wide screen. And with an app that Sony has built, it's going to allow you to be able to play 5 different sources on it. So really just being able to showcase, all the different power from Sony, from 4K to high-res audio to amazing mobile products. The Sony booth really had it all. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at a CES sometime soon. Thank you very much.
Body in an APS-C size sensor. We've got Wi-Fi and NFC, so you can connect to it. But just the great form factor, beautiful compact lens, Beyond's X processor, and of course that tiltable screen make this an unbelievable value at just around $600 in black, silver, and white. A great new camera, the Alpha A5000 from Sony.